Pacific.
Well done, Raymond.
Thank you.
It's been geography. It's been Mexican geography with Raymond.
Thank you.
The Pacific is on the west coast of Mexico.
Thank you.
How many countries?
The Gulf of Mexico is the other part that touches it.
Gulf of America, you stupid bitch. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. The Simple Mind Sports Show, Friday Rewind here live Tuesday night, February 24th. This is an all-American show if you haven't figured that out. But we are going to switch gears, at least for me. It's been a little bit. I wasn't on the show last week. It's been football for months, and that's over now, dead and gone. Drake May buried that for us. We're never going to see football again. So we're switching gears, and I'm going to tell you something right now. There's something fishy going on with the Celtics. There is something underneath the surface that we are not quite getting the whole picture of, whether it's Tatum or Brown's constant, incessant unhappiness, or Joe Mazzula being an absolute freak show, or cheap Chisholm. I'm not sure, but there's fishy. Why does it smell so fishy down there with the Celtics? I'd like to talk about that. It's not my mother, Ray. Go for it.
Damn it! Damn it! You laid that up for me.
Yeah, layup, not today. Blocked my own shot. Speaking of blocking their own shots, Ray, why don't you start us off with the opening take, which I'm sure is stellar. Advice: stay away from Central American geography.
Thank you, Richard. Sunday morning, woke up 8:00, watched a beautiful hockey game, watched the Americans do something they haven't done in 46 years, and win Olympic gold for the men's team. It was just great. I mean, you don't have to watch hockey, but you can appreciate what that happened on Sunday. Beating Canada, beating your big brother who has always beaten you, who has always won gold, who thinks less of you, and going out there and just having a fucking game. I wish that we could watch that every Sunday because that was just breathtaking.
You'd rather have a gold medal hockey game on Sundays than NFL football?
No, when football's not on.
Got it.
Thank you for clarifying.
It was the greatest day of my life, other than the other 6 months of football season.
Yeah.
Other than Drake May disappointing me.
There you go.
For 6 months.
Speaking of disappointment, Bobby, what's your opening take?
Excellent. Let me tell you exactly what's wrong with big media here. I went on this was, and it was my mistake. I happened to listen to ESPN, and I agree this is wholly my fault. And this is what I heard from the stupidity of Stephen A. Smith's mouth. He said, because they're trying to fill airwaves, if Jaylen Brown was to win the MVP, would it be a better career than Jason Tatum has? And then they had a discussion about this. It is the dumbest thing to go through and have these dumb discussions. Jason Tatum has significantly more basketball talent in every orifice's body than Jaylen Brown ever will. That man is an athlete. One man is a pure basketball player. To say his career would be better is wholly inaccurate. And to have to listen to the dumb things that come out of these people's mouths to fill airwaves is absolutely offensive, and he should be ashamed of himself.
So he will not have your vote come 2028.
That is politics, not sports. So I will wait to hear his platform, as every good American should.
Okay. We are going to cut this short for your guys' speech tonight, right? We're gonna get there. Speaking of stupid media, is that why you're wearing the Britney Spears headset now in your new room, Bobby?
You're goddamn right.
Okay, very good. I'll go back to the Olympics. I'm convinced that we are in the simulation and none of this shit matters anyway, because trying to figure out what the fuck is live and what is not live and what's happening and when did this go on and who's winning, trying to watch the Olympics and pay attention in real time is an impossible feat. Anybody could do it. Kudos to you. You've got the key to the matrix. It was driving me insane. Other than Sunday morning when I knew that game was live, I even still had doubts whether I was watching a replay or not. That's simulation. That is just being too ingested into the internet, into social media, and the way we live our lives right now. I literally cannot tell what is real, what is not, what is a replay, what is not. It may just be simple minds. I'm not sure. But for this past 2 weeks, I was convinced we were in the simulation. I'm looking forward to a little breather in that myself, personally.
Are you a hard R? You know they're 8 hours ahead of us, right?
They're 6 hours ahead, you fucking moron. Stinky C is on the show rundown. Red Sox Spring Training. We've got the Olympics, just to touch on that gold medal game again. This or that with Chief Bobby. Simplest minds of the week. That's the show tonight. This is the Simple Mind Sports Show, Friday Rewind, live Tuesday, February 24th. Welcome to... I got something troubling on my mind. I got something troubling. choosing
I'm sorry.
violence.
I'm
Choosing
sorry. That
violence.
was a mistake.
I think you meant to do it. I think that was very clear.
Speaking of violence, tonight we are brought to you by who? We're brought to you by, Raymond.
I love Boston sports. Our fan favorites. 250 Grant Street, Braintree, Massachusetts. Go check them out. They have all your Celtics, Bruins, Red Sox apparel. Whatever you need for your Boston fanboy, go get them. Go check them out.
Stinky C's are up first for us. Bobby had in the opening takes. The Jaylen Brown versus Jason Tatum will never go away. It's happening. And look, a piece of me kind of buys into it because something you listen to these guys, it's not just the Stephen A. Smith stupid rhetoric bullshit ESPN, but you listen to these guys talk in interviews and they talk about each other and they are very professional and they've won a championship together. They've proven they can play together. All of that is been proven. I personally don't think that they have reached the pinnacle of what they could be as a team or individuals when they're together on the court. However, they've proven that they can be successful, and the way that they speak is very cordial and professional. I don't think there's animosity there. However, I do think there's a divide. You listen to Jaylen Brown talk this year, and it's look at me, look at what I can do when I'm not in the shadow of somebody else. Check out the numbers from this team versus last year's team. You said we lost all this talent, including the best player on our team. Maybe you're looking at the best player of the team, the finals MVP. And then the Tatum with the wishy-washy. I'm coming back. I'm not coming back. Oh, by the way, I'm also filming a fucking documentary this past year, so I think I'm coming back. And then the team, does anyone else have some uneasiness about this whole thing? Or is it just me? I get they're second in the East, and I get they look great, and I get Jaylen Brown's an MVP candidate on a fast track to win it. But does anyone else have this like real uneasy feeling that this could come crashing down at any minute, and we might like the offseason might be more problematic and turmoil filled than anyone's really thinking about right now?
When Al Horford had an interview the other day when he was talking about why he left the Celtics, and he was pretty much saying like it's more than basketball. When you just you're not enjoying yourself. You just want to go to greener pastures. I'm summarizing what he said, but basically like there's something deeper, and he's like, maybe I'll talk about it when my career is over, but there's something deeper there. Either the hate for coaching staff, hate for players, whatever it was, but there's someone that's still here that he didn't want to play with or play for. So there's something big happening, and I just wish Al Horford wouldn't stop dangling that carrot and just tell us what it was, because I think it's Jaylen Brown. I think he didn't want to play with Jaylen Brown anymore.
Feels like a team that's devoid of actual leadership. Now you can take that however you want. Obviously, it's Joe Mazzula. There is no strong leadership voice in that building, and the whole team is, as you say, what's fishy? They're not all one unit. There isn't one message. They're not all brought together. Everyone is starting their factions now.
Yeah, it's hard to say that when I agree with you that Joe Mazzula is not the leader. Joe Mazzula is a sidecar. I don't know why he's getting so much credit. I guess because no one pays attention to NBA coaching and they're a good team that's overachieving. The leader in that room, the leader in that franchise is Jaylen Brown. And he is authoritatively so the leader and makes it clear. The apprehension I get is, okay, you're on an MVP track. You're averaging damn near 30 points a game. You're leading this team to second in the East, where people thought you would be hunting for the playoffs. And now here comes Tatum. And what does that look like? Can Joe Mazzula handle that? Can Jason Tatum understand his role? I think Jason Tatum has more of a chance to understand his role than Jaylen Brown, at least this year. And I can't envision what that looks like, because every time we've seen Jason Tatum on the court, it's his team on the court. The ball runs through Tatum. And that's going to have to be an adjustment on the court. And I just wonder what that does to the leadership off the court vis-a-vis Jaylen Brown shoving his foot down everyone's throat, including Joe Mazzula, who's getting all this credit for this team when it was actually Jaylen Brown 2 weeks into the season who shoved Joe Mazzula in a locker with his verbal comments after a bad loss and changed the offense the way that he plays, not the way that Jason Tatum plays. All of that's going to come to a head at some point. And to think that it's not happening this season because Tatum is wishy-washy, I think you're reading into things too much. The dude's got a documentary coming out. He's coming back this year. He's coming back. So I'm just a little bit concerned. And then if you want to throw on, we've talked about a little bit on the show, but Chisholm and the new ownership's objective this year and maybe this is the Al Horford thing. We could speculate a little bit here. Clearly, the number one objective from the Boston Celtics organization this year was to get their salary under the luxury tax line. That is as evident of a fact as you can find. You don't go and trade half your roster with 1 day left in the trading deadline on a team that's competing for the East, whether they're scrubs or not. Brad Stevens came out and said they're going to make financial cuts before the season and during the season. Now, is the team better or worse on paper and on the court? They seem to be just fine. But I don't know what that says for the psyche of a team when your ownership is cutting your players in your roster just for financial reasons. That has to have an effect, and maybe that's Horford's problem because we know that guy likes his money. I just think it all plays into the equation. But again, you're 37-19, second in the East, with every chance, any as good a chance as anybody in that conference to make the NBA Finals.
Speaks to the dismal state of the NBA.
You talked about it, though, Rich. When Tatum comes back, will the offense change, though? Do you think, obviously, they changed it for Jaylen Brown. He was demanding it to Mazzula. What happens when Tatum comes back? Are they going to change it back to how it was, or are they just going to roll with it? Bobby and I talked about this last week. What do you do when Jason Tatum comes back? You're going to take him off the bench and bring him in and get limited minutes, or are you going to let him start, take him out, take him out 3 minutes into the game and be like, all right, you get your legs back into it kind of thing?
This falls on two people, Joe Mazzula and more so Jason Tatum. If Jason Tatum is okay to be Sam Hauser for the next 6 weeks, they're going to be real good. They're going to be fantastic. If you can just run this offense, play it through Brown, and let Tatum dictate some defense from a corner, cut, backdoor, get some open threes off the drive and cut, and get his feet underneath him, you're going to be in a real good spot. If you try to go back to ball dominant Jason Tatum basketball as last year, you not only is that going to fail because Jason Tatum's not going to be ready to do it, Jaylen Brown's going to quit. He's just going to quit.
What we are going to witness is a battle of insufferable cuntiness versus quiet cuntiness as Jaylen Brown lets out every bit of insufferable douchebag that he has in him. He is a likable guy, but he is an insufferable douchebag. And then Tatum will just come in with his subversive quiet cuntiness to slowly undermine everything that Jaylen Brown has done thus far. That is how it's going to happen. And Joe Mazzula sitting in the back like this.
He's got no answer for it. I would say Jaylen Brown's admirable. I don't know how likable he is, but he's an admirable guy.
Admirable is a better word.
You listen to him. Tatum's very likable. If it's going to work, I gave Tatum all the credit last year and the year before. I give it all back to him again this year. If he comes in and falls in line and figures it out, it's on him. Mazzula can get the fuck out of here. He sucks. I pulled some stats. We don't have to go through all of them. I was just interested in actually what the roster really looks like at this point. Pritchard is back to the bench. Pritchard's your second leading scorer on the team.
Pritchard has 2 games in a row that he's been fucking lights out. Golden State, he had 23 points. Lakers, 30 points. He's been on fire.
He is a perfect 6th, 7th man.
Six.
Automatic offense off the bench.
He's a great scoring guard off the bench. Great. He is excellent against bench NBA competition. He is better than bench competition, not as good as starting competition.
Bingo. He got exposed, and he knows that in the playoffs. He will continue to get exposed because of his size in the playoffs. But in that role, Bobby's absolutely right. Against second team, 17 points a game, money. And that's exactly what you need, especially if Tatum comes back.
It's a legitimate NBA role.
Yeah, for sure. The other thing that was interesting to me, the other guys on the points list, you know all of them. That's not any surprise. The 3-point percentage and attempts. Now I know they're down for the team this year, but we know how Joe Mazzula loves his threes. This is interesting to me. So the leader in 3-point attempts per game, Mr. Derek White, 8.7. After that, you got Pritchard, who's second in the team in points at 7.3. Then Sam Hauser, who all he does is shoot threes. I think he averages less than 1-2 a game. He's got 6.6, and then Jaylen Brown sitting there with 6 attempts per game. You want to know who your percentage leaders are?
That's why I was giggling. That's hilarious.
Luka Garza is shooting 45% from behind the stripe this year, and he shoots it. It's not like he doesn't shoot as much as these guys, but he shoots it. Vucevic right behind him at 43%. Sam Hauser, 3-point specialist, damn near 40% this year. Baylor Shireman coming in at fourth at 38%. Jordan Walsh coming in next at 37.375%. Stop me when we get to the stars of this team, if you would. Peyton Pritchard right there, 37% on the season. Jaylen Brown, 34.4% on the season. Hugo Gonzalez coming in at 32.5% of the season. And your 3-point attempt leader for the Boston Celtics in 2025-2026, Mr. Derek White, shooting 32% from behind the line. I will argue with you, Bobby. Joe Mazzula has ruined Derek White.
Joe Mazzula's ruined everything we love about basketball. So if you were a Derek White fan, you have ruined him.
If Derek White right now, without Jason Tatum on floor this year, in a very major role, and the second best team in the East, is averaging 17 points. He's shooting 32% from the high, jacking up 9 threes a game. If he just cut that down to 7 threes a game, he would be a 20-point scorer, and that would be the difference in some of these games. I get they keep winning, so it's hard to bitch about the team, but you can't shoot 32% from the behind the line and lead the team in 3-point attempts. Wow. That's not.
Do you think that's because he's taken on a new role? Is that's why? Because Tatum's not playing?
I think it's because he has been given free will to launch the ball at any given time. You see Derek White's threes? He just hucks them, man. A lot of those threes are not within the offense. Sometimes he's putting in poor positions at the end of shot clocks. I get that. And he's hit big threes. He's a big-time shot maker. He's that guy I want, at the end of games, shooting it a lot of times. But sometimes he's just hucking it, man. Yep. And that's just because your coach has given you free will to do so.
Yep.
Bingo. Do they have a coach?
There you go. Jesus, second. You would not think that this team was second in the East with an all-time player coming back.
So unlikable.
After that little section. Good to be back, boys. Let's do a little headlines with the obvious one, shall we?
Thank you there, Richard. The Olympics have come to an end, and what a finish. First on Thursday night, the women's team defeated Canada in the gold medal game for hockey, 2-1 in overtime. Then Sunday, it was beers and eggs while the men's team took on Canada in the gold medal game for hockey. And for the first time in 46 years, the United States is the greatest hockey country in the world, winning gold 2-1 in overtime. The NBA got back after the All-Star break with the Celtics on the West Coast. They first beat old friends Al Horford and Kristaps Porzingis in the Golden State Warriors 121-110, then traveled to LA to take on LeBron and Fat Luka. He was huffing and puffing again, while they unveiled Pat Riley statue 111-89. Next up, Tuesday night versus the Suns in Phoenix. Bruins get back on the ice after the Olympic break Thursday night at home against the Blue Jackets, and Red Sox are in spring training in Florida while we are digging out of the blizzard of 2026. This has been Headlines with the Obvious One. Back to you, Richard. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Please hold.
Try, moron.
Waiting on pity. Waiting on pity. Waiting on pity.
That's right. Red Sox spring training is upon us, Bobby. It's baseball season.
Go to bed, Bobby.
Awesome.
Fenway opening day is in 39 days. How much snow did you idiots just get?
Bobby got 6 or
8.
You might have got 6 last night.
I got 6.
Did I read that right? Fall River got 30 inches of snow or something?
Providence, Rhode Island got 38 inches.
Yeah. Again, you know where that's going.
Fuck Rhode Island.
Bobby hates Rhode Island. I don't know why.
Them.
They took 38 inches to the dome.
God, have you ever been to that disaster of a state outside of any of the well-known areas?
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them all
Thank
the
you.
way.
Fuck Rhode Island.
Speaking of fuck 'em, the Red Sox are back. This is not going to be positive. I'm just going to give you a heads up right now. I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit.
I heard they didn't do anything all offseason. Is that
You
true?
goddamn right, Bobby. The walking gaslighting piece of shit that has become Sam Kennedy was at it again over the last week or so. A lot of you have probably already heard this, but give me a chance. It's been a stressful day. I need to fucking let some steam off. During Sunday's press conference, Kennedy caused stir among Boston's fan base by saying if Alex Bregman wanted to be here, ultimately he'd be here. We've covered this on the show. A lot of people covered this. The response to that is, fuck you, Sam Kennedy. That's wrong. You're a lying cunt. Fuck you, Sam Kennedy. You blowballed him, you long played him, and then you didn't give him the goddamn trade. If you wanted to be here, if you didn't want to be here, why do you think he asked for a trade exception? A no trade exception. So he could stay here fucking longer. You dipshit. Well, he learned his lesson pretty much a day later when he set up his own fucking interview with Nesson to softball himself up a chance to take it all back. When basically he was asked, I think it was by Lou Merloni, hey, Sam, the last thing you said yesterday about Alex Bregman was complete nonsense and full of shit. Do you care to respond? This is Sam's response. That's totally fair. Sometimes I get myself in trouble by saying too much. Then I get myself in saying too little, not saying enough. I think with Alex Bregman, I'll just leave it at huge gratitude for what he meant to this organization. He's an awesome guy. We loved having him here in the clubhouse, blah, 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 blah. Basically blaming media and the fans for not saying enough and then saying too much. How about you just say the truth, Sam? How about for once, the Boston Red Sox organization just gives it to us straight? And if they did, they simply have a different philosophy for building a baseball team than they have in the past. That's what it boils down to. And a lot of it comes to money, but not total amount of dollars spent, just how they're spending that money. If they're just honest with that, a lot of people are going to be way more okay with than hearing Sam Kennedy say it's Alex Bregman's fault that Alex Bregman's not a Red Sox. That's bullshit. You fucked that up. They just don't want to pay long dollars to old guys. That's it. That's not a crazy thing. It's hard to do in baseball, but they're doing okay at it. You just happen to have the 11th guy you interviewed for the job that builds your team because no one fucking trusts you as an organization because you continue to fucking lie to everybody. So if you actually could hire somebody that could do the job and then do it the way you want to do it, you might be in better shape.
So what's old? Like in their 30s? Is that like considered old in baseball?
Yeah, unless you get pigeonholed at the end of free training, at the end of free agency, because you don't know how to do your job, and you go and sign a pitcher over 30 years old for close to top of market dollars, which is what happened this year. Is that where you were going? Sorry to cut you
No,
off.
I was just no. Bregman's 31, so I just didn't. When you said old, I didn't know if that's what you were talking about. Like Bregman's in the.
They did not want to. They did not want to invest in 5 years in a 31-year-old Alex Bregman with injury history. Which, look, just fucking say it. Like people will be okay with that. But then
if he said that word for word, what you just said, like, hey, 5 years is a long time for a guy with injury history. We were looking at other places. Obviously, they didn't do anything. They didn't use that money to get another big name in here. But that would have been like, all right, I get it. I get that. That makes sense for this.
Totally.
Break. Yeah, it makes sense.
We dumped Rafael Devers' $320 million salary because we thought his attitude was bullshit and he was too fat to last that contract, and we didn't want to pay him $30 million a year to be a DH. No shit.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
How else do you want to now? How do you want to go spend that money? Well, we're going to be smart with our investments. We're going to get a guy for a couple guys cheap from St. Louis, and we're going to go make a trade here. And we're going to sign one of the best pitchers on the free agent market for $26 million a year to put at the top of our staff. And the lineup may not look exactly the way you want it to look. We might be missing a piece here and there, but we got all season to fill the gaps.
Or
I feel much better than Alex Bregman didn't want to be here.
Or the NBA has a new expansion team coming in Vegas in the summer, and we need to bid on that, and that's what we're saving our money for.
Yeah, maybe, but they're not even saying
that. See, I would be like, okay, thank you for telling me the truth.
I would say thank you for telling me the truth, but also fuck you for not investing in your team. That,
of course, but you just be like, all right, you're being truthful with me, so thank you. But fuck
sure, yeah, honesty is the hardest pill to swallow, but the best one. That's what your mother always says. And by honesty, she's Twitch's come with honesty often. I don't get it, but that's what she is. She's a weirdo. They did put out a roster on lineup on Sunday that Alex Cora said very possibly could be their opening day lineup. I'm just going to give this to you here. Get Bobby's instant reaction. At leadoff, DH, Roman Anthony, the future of the Red Sox. At shortstop, okay. Ray's got a boner over his sister. Shortstop, Trevor Story, batting second. In your 3-hole, Jaren Duran, the trade target.
Richest boy right there.
The rumored trade target for the last 2 years is now third in your lineup, the most valuable spot in a baseball lineup. If you don't ask a nerd who's 19. Wilson Contreras, the new addition at first base, will be batting cleanup. Wilyer Abreu, recently extended. Fifth hitter, Caleb Durbin at third base in the 6th spot. Cedane Rafaela, and 7th, Carlos Tavares. It's catcher in the 8th spot. And I don't know how to say this name. Falefa. Batting ninth as your utility guy at second base. Bobby, your thought on the projected opening day lineup?
Are you sure that isn't the list of Mexicans most wanted?
Well, that's as racist as we're going to try and be today on the show. No guarantee we get there, but that's what we're gonna shoot for. That as the bar. Raymond, what's missing in that lineup?
Right-handed bat.
Big old right-handed bat. If Jaren Duran is your 3-hitter and Wilson Contreras is look, it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
There's no power hitters there. Who's your power hitter?
Not a single 30 home run hitter in the organization.
Maybe if Roman Anthony gets lucky.
I keep hearing this.
Yeah.
I have seen not an ounce of evidence that this guy is a big power hitter.
Well, maybe we should start juicing him up. Start sending him
20,
steroids,
25, sure. Just at a skill and ballpark, totally. But when you talk about power hitter, Pete Alonso, Kyle Schwarber, like those guys distinguish themselves as what they are.
Oh, weren't those guys free agents?
Oh, interesting. You should ask. They were.
Oh, weird.
Absolutely. So certainly missing that right-handed bat. And then how about the youth movement that the Red Sox have been flaunting? The big 3, if you would, is what they called them last year. Roman Anthony, Marcelo Meyer, and Christian Campbell. See those guys in that lineup?
Did you hear the report about why Mayer's not in that lineup?
Meyer? No. Which
Meyer,
one?
sorry.
I've heard them shitting on Meyer for like the past 3 days.
Because he wasn't a who was it? Dave Dombrowski. He was a Dave. Nope. Was it Dave Dombrowski before?
He was a high.
He was a high and bloom guy, and that's why they're blue balling him right now. Blackballing him, not blue.
Maybe.
Yeah. Thank you.
I have that.
Yes.
I think it works both ways. They initially you blackball him, then he gets blue balls.
Yeah.
Again, that's just another Tuesday night for your mom. Black, blue, whatever.
Jesus, you got to settle down,
exactly.
Richard. You're over your fucking quota.
Sorry.
I haven't had one yet, so I still get one.
Yes, absolutely.
Your mother got one last night. Sorry. The better rumor I heard is Alex Cora is giving it to this kid because he's got a real attitude to him, a little bit of a 4th overall pick. He's got a what's it called? The young kids here, they got
entitlement.
There you go. Both of them work. You guys are on fire. There's an entitlement to Marcelo Meyer that Alex Cora is trying to beat out of him like a wet rug, and
nothing like some good old fashioned baseball lay down the law.
That goddamn right. Yeah. And then Christian Campbell, this kid played 17 baseball games. The Red Sox gave him $146 million, throwing him out there on opening day. Like, give it a shot, kid. And I don't even think he knows how to play baseball. I'm pretty sure he's still learning how to actually play the sport. So I would not expect him to be anything.
Hey, go down to Worcester, though. He's going to be great in AAA.
I mean, he might go for 246 with a couple dingas down there in Worcester.
Couple dingas.
We'll see. I think that they've ruined the assets on both those guys. That doesn't seem like they like them. They should have traded them when their value was high,
but they don't do that.
Got some guys they actually liked. Problem is they don't know who they like because they keep transferring. They keep swapping out management staff every 3 or 4 years. Because let me say this again: they're not honest with what the fuck they want to do to anybody. Anyway, just to get to the money, I'll end on a positive here. They are spending a little bit of money, Raymond. They're 7th in payroll at $256 million. They're actually in the tax.
Was that all dead money?
No, they're just spreading it across the roster. Again, they're not paying anybody over $30 million. Sonny Gray has a $35 million cap hit on paper. However, the Cardinals
St.
are paying
Louis is paying it.
20 of that.
Yes.
Beyond that, you've got 26 million for Ranger Suarez, who they just signed, the lefty pitcher from the Phillies. Crochet's making 24. Story's making 25. They're not paying the big contracts like we talked about, but they are paying $3 million in tax. They are paying $256 million in payroll, which makes it 7th in the big leagues. The problem is you're a top 3 market, and the top 5 taxpayers are as follows. Now, again, Red Sox, you're paying $3.6 million in taxes. 5th in your division are the Blue Jays, who are paying $26.5 million in taxes. The Phillies, $49 million in taxes. The Yankees, $69 million in taxes.
Nice.
Mets, $112 million, and the Dodgers at $126.7 million. Which is just silly. The point is, you are far from your top 5 taxpayers, which in baseball just means if you're in the top markets, you're basically paying, equalization to a payroll of what you should be paying. So the Red Sox are still underpaying what they probably should in the payroll and the luxury tax. But it's better than it has been in the past. I guess I'll just give them that little inkling of credit.
See if they can make
Not that they're going to tell us what their plan is. It's your gaslighting fucks. Sorry.
I already told you what their plan is. An NBA expansion team.
Oh, well, that's good. They did sell, the Fenway Sports Group did sell the Penguins. I think they're making money ass over at tea kettle in Liverpool.
The last thing we need is another
Liverpool
garbage NBA
sucks
team.
right now.
Can't wait for that.
You get not 1, but 2, Bobby.
Where's the other one?
Seattle.
Great.
So
Can't wait.
So disappointed.
Here you go. There's the Red Sox talk. Spring training is underway. Maybe we'll do a little pitching next week. We haven't touched on that, which is actually maybe a high point. You got some extra outfielders, some extra pitching. Maybe they can go get a right-handed bat with some of that shit. Bobby's looking forward to that next week. Until then, let's just retouch on the Olympics and that big gold medal win on Raymond, you touched on the opening take. An 8 a.m. gold medal game, Canada,
so
USA. Edge of the seat at 9 o'clock. I drank 6 cups of coffee. I did not indulge in any beer.
Loser.
I was proud of myself for that because you could
actually, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That was good for you.
You could have used it. Certainly by the end of that overtime winner.
Now, when they scored that winner, did you even think that went in?
I
The
thought
angle was so fucking bad. I did it go? Like they're celebrating. Like what happened? Like I didn't see the goal. Like I didn't see it go in the net.
No, and rarely do you in hockey. Like really do you in hockey actually see it go in? But I saw the
Cool
shot
sport.
and then the celebration by the guy next to it, and then I had to wait and go. Yeah, did it go in? I think like people on the ice, players on the ice, were waiting to
See
confirm it.
Yeah.
But Jack Hughes, how do you get more hockey than like a borderline third liner kind of young grindy guy with upside gets his fucking teeth knocked out third period, comes back and gets the game winner for U.S. hockey, first gold medal in 46 years, like storybook shit. I mean, all the chills, all the emotions. There's nothing better. There's really nothing better than playoff hockey when something on the line, especially when it's your team. And then that elevates kind of to another level in the Olympics. Like you said, Ray, even if you don't watch hockey, even if you're not an Olympic fan, most people can get up for that kind of moment. And it did not disappoint. From the jump, it didn't disappoint.
46 years, man. We've never seen it. We've never seen in our lifetime a gold medal for the U.S. hockey team. Now we have. And it was something fucking cool to watch, and especially when they brought Johnny Gaudreau's kids down there to celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, he passed away.
Tearjerker.
I was
My
like,
wife-
oh, fuck. I'm like, ugh. Like, stop. Here comes the tears. Like, I need another beer. I need to go downstairs. I'll be right back, kids.
It was obviously everyone kept mentioning the 1980 team and all the through lines there, but the Gaudreau stuff and Like the Kachucks just being
fucking
absolute
dominate-
animals and leaders
dominating
on that team. You could just feel the DNA like come out, and it felt like Canada was just lacking it. Like they were obviously more talented. They played better during the entire game.
They outshot them. They outmoved the puck. They were dominating that game. Like USA.
Second period on, USA had a good first period. Then 2 minutes left.
Other
in
than
the
that,
first,
yeah.
it was like just holding on for dear life.
If they played 10 games, USA would lose 9 of them. They won that one game, and that's all that fucking mattered.
And that's Hellebeck standing on his head again.
Yeah.
Give that guy a trophy. It was so good that it needed police escort to the point of the FBI director chugging beers in the fucking locker room with the team. That's how good it was.
Yeah. Bobby, you frozen? No, nothing. Hello. Hello.
Good win.
I won live air chicken. Yes, fuck off. Yes.
$75,000 of taxpayer money for you there, baby, and a good phone call. You fucking idiots. Anything else from the Olympics you guys want to touch on? I had
Were you here for Lindsey Vonn?
yeah.
You were here for that? Or Bobby wasn't. Okay.
So was Tiger Woods.
Bingo.
I didn't see any beer drinking with Cash with Lindsay. Did you see
She almost got her leg amputated, so I don't think she could.
she needed
Easier
one.
for Tiger to get up in there.
The cheating curling cheaters
The
both
flick.
Flicking the bean.
here's my overall the other you had the penis gate Olympic ski jumpers were getting surgically enlarged dicks, which I still don't really totally understand the physics on that one.
So to jump farther,
I don't know.
or for increased boning capacity.
Your mom could probably tell us fine. I think the overall takeaway, whether it was both Canadian teams winning, men's and women's, congratulations to the women's team winning
Canadian team or U.S. teams?
the U.S. team. No,
You
I'm
said Canadian.
well, I was getting there, Ray.
Oh,
The-
sorry.
U.S. women's team beat the Canadian women's team for the gold medal, and another thriller, overtime breakaway goal, backhander. Those two Canadian teams losing. The curling, both Canadian curling men's and women's getting accused for cheating, and then them all acting like either bitches or assholes about it. The curling team swearing at people on live TV. The Swedes, the poor Swedes.
I didn't fucking touch it. I didn't fucking touch it.
The men's Canadian team coming out with the excuses. Who's the better team? And it's not 3-on-3s, not hockey. You losers, you losing loser fucking dopes. And then the asshole Canadian curlers. No one's taken a bigger L over the last 2 weeks than Canadians in this thing. Everyone hates Canada now. Everyone hates Canadians.
Blame Canada.
They just, man, they did not come out of this smelling good. Smell worse than the Celtics at this point. Nice segue, Rich. Thank you.
Or your mother's ass.
No, see, that doesn't work. It's my night.
No,
It's
it
fucking
does.
my night. I'll just end on there are way too many commercials. Also, couldn't tell what was live. We're in a simulation.
Actually, those hockey games were the commercials were rare.
All hockey games are commercials are rare.
Yeah, they're just in between periods, right?
No, Bobby, when was the last time you watched a fucking hockey game?
He just agreed with me, you asshole.
Yeah,
There's
'cause
not-
he's always gonna disagree with me.
Because we are generally right, because you are truly fucking retarded. So let's take a break. We'll be right back with this or that with Chief Bob.
No finer animation on the internet than that, folks. No finer.
Really pushed me to my limit sometimes, Raymond.
It is fun when he overextends himself and realizes it and laughs at himself. It is fun.
Ray?
Yeah. No, you.
Oh,
When you let it fly. When you let it fly, and then you were smiling about it.
I thought you were talking about cash again.
No,
Pussy.
no. All right. So would you rather have fried chicken or rotisserie chicken?
What?
I left this one off the list, so I remembered it, wanted to get it on first. Sorry you couldn't prepare for the chicken question.
What was it again? I can
Rotisserie chicken or fried chicken?
fried. Come on, look at this body. Of course,
Just
fried.
a bad fried chicken is bad.
You gotta know the spots, baby.
Mm.
Most rotisserie chicken gives me instant shits.
What doesn't? What doesn't give you instant shits?
Fried
All
chicken.
those free flowing
Oh,
juices.
fried chicken. Really? Fried chicken doesn't give you the shits? Interesting. If
Yeah,
I ever
good
eat at
fried
KFC, I instant diarrhea. Instant
Oh yeah.
diarrhea.
Well, no, I didn't know you meant KFC. Like,
I'm just saying if that's fried chicken. Well, allegedly.
Yeah. If you want to call that chicken, it's KFC.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, a bad rotisserie chicken's not great either.
Yeah.
You're not. I think enjoying a good fried piece of fried chicken is better than enjoying a good piece of rotisserie chicken. So I'm gonna go.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Have to work all day in football pads or work all day in the football helmet in whatever your
Football
current
pads, I'm
job
gonna
is.
fucking murder people with it. I'm gonna fucking lay people out, fucking stiff arm.
You
with my
ever
pads.
wore football? Like, do you know what football pads are? Why do you think that they're a deadly weapon?
Oh, because I'm just gonna run
You're
fucking
tiny.
as fast
You're
as I
a
can.
tiny. You're
Why
a
do
tiny
you do
little.
that now without the pads? Why do you need to put the pads on so you feel better about yourself?
Oh, so it's just added protection, so I can just launch people into the fucking.
You would have way more success killing someone with a football helmet than with football
Yeah,
pads.
exactly. Put that on and spear them.
Or take
I
it.
changed
off
my
and
answer.
smash
I'm
him
going
in the
with
face
helmet.
like Myles Garrett.
I'm going with helmet.
I'm going pads. Anything on or in the head all day long is just annoying as shit, and I don't have a murderous rage to get out via pad. I mean, I have a murderous rage, but I'm not
I
going
was gonna say, excuse me.
Excuse
Excuse me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I am going to do it or allegedly do it way more under the radar than fucking just Terry Crews and people in the office.
Yeah, give me pads. Give me the
Damn
pads.
it!
Yeah, helmet sounds real dumb. Give me the pads.
It sounds like what a hard R would be required to wear in a dangerous workplace. Do they make you wear a helmet at work, Raymond?
Well, he is the only plumber there, so he can't get hurt. They need him.
He's
I
got
am
that,
a franchise player.
He's got that helmet that they make babies wear to form their head after they're born.
Franchise player. That's a good segue into the next question. Would you rather be able to trade your employees or franchise tag them, much like Raymond has been franchise tagged apparently?
Trade all day. Trade those motherfuckers.
Yeah, I must go ahead.
I was gonna say, how great would it be just to trade your employee? All right, McPhee, you've been a real dick lately. So we traded you to Enron.
It's fine.
You need to
As soon
report
as they
there next week.
As soon as they find out what the trade back is, like, oh yeah, we got another like package of 8x10 fucking photocopy paper. That's what we traded you for. Like, perfect. See ya.
Yeah, I could GM employees for sure.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
It's like there is a level of GMing that you do. Obviously, you build the roster, they come and go, but you don't have as much flexibility as you do in the sports world with it.
No, I can only cut. I can only
You can only cut and hire. You
sign and
can't
cut.
draft. You can't.
No.
You can't acquire someone's true rights.
Well, I guess I could
Well, you
start.
can
a
with contract
retention
employees, which
program.
we do have several. We have several.
Yeah. No, yeah, another avenue to get some talent in there via a trade. Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be fun.
A fine piece of ass that we can trade for.
Okay, Raymond. Now
That's
we've
what-
gone from murder to sexual assault. We're gonna need to calm it down.
Start your day with difficult yoga poses or random drug doses.
Drug doses. You have to think about it. I don't even have to think about it.
Give me the drugs.
Give me the drugs.
Every day?
Every day.
Oh,
it's-
yes.
It's yoga. You're gonna get in like great shape and feel fine. Like drugs might be fun once.
That
You never know
sounds
what's
like a
fucking coming.
Dumbest, that is
Exactly.
the dumbest
Upper,
fucking thing.
downer. You don't
I
know what
give
it
a
is.
fuck. Whatever. Get me through
I
my
think-
8 hours. Drug dose.
The yoga sounds like a healthier choice, but just the thought of getting up every day and having to contort myself after that doesn't sound.
Rich?
It sounds like two guys who have not done enough drugs. Is what it
Rich?
sounds like to me.
Rich? Rich? That was
What?
a layup. That was a layup.
It
I
was
didn't hear
after I said it, but thankfully it wasn't. I felt it coming, but it didn't. So great.
Send your mother.
Oh,
yeah,
the contort?
I-
Like I contorted
damn
your
it,
mother's
damn
asshole
it.
last night?
Yeah, whatever. There it is.
my
Thank
donk?
you. Yep. Lemon water or cucumber water?
Lemon.
A good cucumber water is pretty
I
nice.
think it's cucumber is the answer here.
Jesus Christ. You guys,
Very
did you guys
refreshing.
text each other? Did you text each other before this and just disagree with everything I say?
We just live on a higher plane. Next question.
There's just yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Be able to find out if any conspiracy theory you want is true, or be able to start your own viral conspiracy theory.
No, find out what's true. I want all knowledge and truth. I want it to have all the answers all the time. That's just that.
You don't want to just fuck with people.
I mean, you can still fuck with people when you know the truth. They don't.
It would be nice to know one conspiracy theory.
What would be
but-
one that you would want
It
to know?
is not hard to start a conspiracy theory. It's called the
But I mean-
internet.
But I mean, to like guarantee that it goes viral, like you put it out there and then everybody's talking about it. Like, yeah,
Mine
like
would
you
be-
could start one, but to like really get it out there.
Mine would
Yeah.
be the
Like
moon
I would,
landing.
you know, like making one about Ray's mother's ass. Like, is it truly the world's most ever gaping asshole that
I
everybody?
mean,
has
I
to
think we
win?
have a pretty good contingent on Ray's mother's ass on Tuesday night. I mean, that is a
Yeah.
conspiracy theory that I think a lot of people believe.
Yeah,
Rightfully so.
that's true. How much of our audience, listening audience, actually believes that we've had sex with her?
Probably a good
100%.
portion. We talk about it a lot.
Well, it is the truth, so that's fair. Can never use a calendar or never make notes for yourself.
Oh, can never use a calendar. I need notes. That might shock you. I need notes.
No, that does not shock me at all.
That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm. No shit.
I'm just picturing Ray's notes. All shapes and fucking arrows.
Lots of spelling errors. Lots of spelling errors.
Yeah, it's like he counts by he draws like 3 dicks. It's like hieroglyphics. It's like 3 dicks, 2 beer cans, and a boob.
Yeah. Piece of
Did you
fried
see my
chicken.
notes? Did you see my
Yeah.
notes?
I don't even know what date it is looking at it. So I absolutely need a calendar. I need a calendar.
Really?
Yeah.
I can
don't-
remember what I have to do each day, but I can't remember. I need notes for things to necessarily do within the day.
Yeah, I can operate within my brain. Okay, if I really need productive, I need notes, but I don't need to be that productive. So I need to know what date it is. More so, I need to know what's coming up. That's really more about it.
You always know when Tuesday arrives.
Sure do. It's like a beacon. Bing.
It's a fine day for Richard today. Fine day.
He's on fire. He's on fire right now.
Yes, he is. Be a great Olympic figure skater or a prolific women's hairstylist.
Women's hairstylist. You know how much tea you would hear at the fucking salon? Oh my god.
There's
Sign me
nothing
fuck
I
up.
want to do less than sit around and listen to fucking biddies complain
Oh
all day.
god,
all right?
I'd fucking
Get me
sign
on that
up.
ice and
No.
I'll skate around.
Nope, sign me up for the fucking
The last thing
hairstylist.
I want to do is listen to a bunch of women complain.
Oh fucking please, by all means, give me all this
Well,
tea.
considering
Give me it
like the history of Olympic figure skaters and the like just the rampant abuse and poor like trading and everything that they get, it feels like the back end of your career is just sitting around listening to people complain about that, Bobby. So you might not be able to escape that. At least you get a little glory with the figure skating.
all. And you
Yeah.
probably make more money being a woman's hairstylist.
Definitely.
I don't know.
Mhm.
There's a list
They're a
of
bunch of cheap
Olympic.
biddies.
There's a list of what countries pay Olympic winners: gold, silver, bronze. The U.S. was like middle low of the pack. You get like 35 grand for winning a gold. I think Italy and there's a couple other countries that are paying like 100, 200 grand for gold. So you got to go get citizenship in one of those countries and then win a couple golds.
Interesting.
But you just spill the tea for 30 years and stash that cash away.
The secrets
Stash
I would
those
know.
tips, baby.
The secrets I would find out. Be awesome.
About people you don't give a shit about.
Oh, I'd give a shit. I'd give a
Right.
fucking shit.
Ray would give a shit if he could hate on random individuals he's never met.
Oh fuck yeah. Sign me up.
All right. Speaking of hating on random individuals we never met, simplest minds of the week right after this.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
But I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself.
Are you stupid or something? Honestly, as stupid as stupid does.
Here we go. Got some good ones. I feel like
I feel like theirs are very good too.
the first one's a little long, but it's worth
But
it.
it's very worth it.
This one's called Tweaker Geographic.
On this episode of Tweaker Geographic, we encounter the Florida highway tweaker, a man who sees an active highway and an apex predator and thinks, yeah, I can fix this. As cars and semis rocket past him at lethal speed, repeatedly denying fate, he approaches the gator with the confidence of someone who has never learned a lesson. Using advanced techniques such as aggressive hand motions, incoherent yelling, and pure chemical optimism, the tweaker attempts to assert dominance. The gator thinks otherwise.
That's an entire handle on, I think it's Instagram. Then it's just all of that. It's all that good. So
Tweakers?
Go look at
Florida is just an insane state. The fucking Neanderthals that inhabit it.
yeah, I just spent a week there. It's not great. Tweaker Geographic at Tweaker
That
Geographic.
explains why you're so fucking saucy today.
Yeah.
That's like when Ray got back from Tampa. He was a cunt for 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's a level of vitriol that seeps into your blood, I think. It's the water. This one's called Beat His Ass. Oh shit, I forgot this one.
Come on, beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Come on, beat his ass. Beat his ass.
Oh,
Fucking knees him in the chest.
Oh,
I don't know if that was a chest. I think that was a headshot.
that was tough. That was a tough.
Why
that
was she
definitely-
fighting a midget?
that was a tough-
Little person, first and
Little
foremost,
person.
Bobby. A little person, and
Why
probably
was she-
drugs.
that was real life.
Guarantee that was probably Florida again.
Ooh, beat his ass. Beat his ass.
This last one's a little lighthearted. Made me think of Ray. This was called Snack Crackle
You
Pop.
motherfucker. The best part is the kids looking in horror. Like, what the
Like,
fuck
stop
is going
breaking
on?
our fucking gym.
I like the fact that he tried to pull his T-shirt over his gut after breaking.
It's called a fupa. So it's called a fupa.
Hey, that's a top shelf fupa that's rolling over top of the fupa. Whew. That was good. Okay, nice little lighthearted there at the end of the show. This has been the Simple Mind Sports Show, Friday Rewind, live February 24th. We will see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.